you up and down if you want. Hello, we're doing another video. I thought it was my fault here. I thought it would be a good idea to film us on the Royal Mile in Edinburgh.
During the Fringe.
During the Fringe, peak Fringe is like the middle of the Fringe, and it's what, about 2 o'clock in the afternoon? Everyone's going to their shows on the Fringe, and we're going to walk up the Royal Mile, which, as you may or may not know, is probably the busiest street in Edinburgh. Anyway, never mind if it's the Fringe or not.
And it's height of summer.
And it's height of summer. It's a lovely day. I'll show some shots of it in a minute. But we're going to go to the bottom, to Holyrood, and we're going to walk up to Edinburgh Castle right at the top. So yeah, I'll see you when we get down there.
Come in.
Sure. So this is us at the bottom of the Royal Mile.
We're at Holyrood.
We are at Holyrood. You can see behind us. This is the Scottish Parliament. In front of us, I'll try to turn this round. That is Arthur's Seat. Because it is so hot, you can see the weather is lovely. I mean, if you're coming to Edinburgh, I would definitely come to the Royal Mile and walk down it and see the little corridors that lead off places and all the different pubs. But yeah, so we are going to go from here all the way up to the castle and see how busy it is. So yeah, let's go. Let's go. So you've got the King's Gallery across there. And for those that also don't know, the Royal Mile in Edinburgh is not actually a mile long, it's just over a mile long. So, though I think we'll probably stop into a pub or maybe two if it's not too busy. But it's just a beautiful day and it's so warm. This is mid-August, so as I said, it's mid-Fringe. So it's like the busiest it could be, apart from maybe last week when the Oasis were playing in town. So this is it. This is where I guess all the guys from the Parliament enter through these secure gates here. Yeah, if you're here in the Fringe, there's always stuff, there's always shows and stuff on the Royal Mile, a bit further up from where we are now. People doing all the dangerous juggling and comedy stuff. Some happened 1817, yeah, very long ago. So I think this Royal Mile was the main street in Edinburgh from about the 12th century. Trying to get run over here by cars. Loads of loads of Scottish shops, but since this is, you're going to be paying top money for your tartan stuff in these shops. So yeah, you're better going elsewhere for your magnets if you're coming here. You get some nice stuff here, but again, it will be expensive. Some nice jumpers there, some nice tweed jackets.
£295.
£295 for the nice tweed jacket there. Museum of Edinburgh here, yeah. If you want to do cultural stuff.
Church.
Lovely church.
Something Kirkyard.
Yep. Museum of Edinburgh. Yeah. There and about Edinburgh. I think we've been around that. It's quite interesting. Some interesting stuff there. Loads of these wee closes.
Toll booth wine, is that not where they used to hang?
So this is toll booth. I think this is one of the oldest pubs. Established 1820. The toll booth. So I don't think we'll go in there. Carry on up a bit. Yeah, it's very old. Overtake people. But to be fair, as Claire was saying earlier, I mean, people are here to have a nice time in Scotland in a nice sunny weather, not to march up the Royal Mile as quick as they can. So, to be fair, yeah, we'll let them off. And I think definitely the tourists have hit the jackpot, especially if they're coming to Edinburgh this summer because it's just been so hot. So I think there's more pubs and that down there. Sibbald Walk. Hmm? I'm a what?
Regretting wearing your hoodie.
A little bit. It is quite hot. But at least we're in the shade at the minute. And this is still the quiet bit
I know, we're still looking at
of Rose Street of Royal Mile. Do you want to go in here for one? If there's space, might go in here. So I think we can. Kids outside. Cannon's Gate. May as well go in there. In here for one. Cannon's Gate. That was the Cannon's Gates. So we continue up. And it's just getting busier. So some boogies. So we're getting kinda up to where most of the stuff happens. It's a bit busier here. It's a World's End pub here,
mentioned on a previous video.
which there's on a previous video, and actually the Waverley as well there, which is also on a previous video. Established in 1719.
Alright.
Yeah, World's End there. We're not going in there though, we'll carry on because it's always busy in there. We do actually think quite good food. Quite good food in there. You can see how old the buildings are here as well. Nice architecture. Museum of Childhood up there. Yep, that's another one. I've never been in there, but it looks quite interesting. Even for adults.
I think it's made for that.
Probably, yeah. It's like old toys. Yeah. Yeah, I think I've mentioned if you are coming here for the Fringe, you definitely would. You have to come down the Royal Mile. It's like going to Dublin and ask if you've been to the Temple Bar. Even though it's probably the busiest place you could go, you still feel like you need to go there, and just still see blue skies. The Mitre as well, nice pub. Been in there a few times. Whistle Binkies and a few other pubs down there. So that's the view down to Princess Street down there. Oh, here we go, we've got our first. That's what I was saying, there's like musicians and stuff up here.
I hold her by her.
No, you can't. I pull her close. Her lips collide with mine. The world explodes deep down. I know this is the part where we end. My body screams, this is home. Spin around and around in the scalding heat of this is the part
Is it
where
on? Albanach as well. Loads of people handing out leaflets there. Sorry. I keep standing on the back of Claire's shoe. City Chambers there, Edinburgh City Chambers. And we're coming up on St Giles Cathedral on the other side. We are getting closer to the castle and it's just getting more condensed. If you've ever been to a music festival, that's what it feels like. Just angels with bagpipes. It's another bar. I don't think I've ever been there. Certainly not just now.
Oh my god.
It's a sea of people.
I can't see when street stops. I'm sorry.
So this is peak Fringe
That's what used to hang.
and St Giles Cathedral. We can go and have a little look at that. If you're here, it's worth a look going in there, definitely. It's very impressive. If you don't know, Fringe is like an arts and entertainment type festival, and you get these things dotted all the way up the Royal Mile. And it's free technically, but at the end you can leave a donation. So yeah, we're moving on from there. It was taking me a while to get started up. Some bagpipes. Must be boiling doing it in that.
My favourite song.
Highland Cathedral in the Royal Mile.
It's not got the same impact as the drums
It's good with drums.
and hundreds of other bagpipers.
Yo, you can see here. Look at the amount of people, man. Yeah, it's crazy. You go down there, you round the corner, you've got to the grass market, which there is. You may have heard of lots of pubs down there. Actually, this isn't going to take as long as I thought it might. Because this is us.
We've got a while.
Kind of, you can see it if the camera picks up the flags well in the background there. That is where they do the tattoo. Which again, if you're here, it's worth going to. It's like Musical acts from different countries. Pubs down there, Jolly Judge and stuff down a wee closer. It's wee narrow, but I would show you, but it's so, well, so busy. Point. As Claire said, bring something warm and something waterproof if you're going to the tattoo. Another pub there, the Ensign Yurt. Another act there. Never been in there. So this is us going up the final drag to the castle. So head up there. Another bagpiper. Witchery there. Do very nice food, but I've heard it's very expensive, the witchery. Bit of a tourist trap. Camera obscura on this side with the funny mirrors. Another potential place to visit. If you've got kids, I imagine the camera obscura would be very entertaining. So I don't actually know, can we get through to the castle now with this? I'm not sure if we get to the castle. Copyrighted here. So that is where the tattoo is. So it blocks off the castle because that's where they do all the shows. And yeah, it's busy. So I think we're going to have to kind of go back now.
Well, I think it must be the tattoo.
I think people are going in. So people are going in. Right, we're in Peel's Road. I'm going downstairs here.
Go down the stairs.
I think there's 2 shows usually on. Especially when it's like in the early. Yeah, if you're going to go at night, because there's usually, I think, possibly fireworks as well if you're into fireworks. But I'd definitely go if I was here visiting and you can get tickets. I'd probably book it in advance as well. So we will try to get a shot at the castle. So that is the final shot. So these are very steep steps all the way up to the castle. There's a castle up there. So basically we got to the castle, kind of. I think that's as close as we're getting to the castle. And you can see there all the seating that all the guys you'll sit in if you're going. They make basically a stadium around it. And you sit up there, but if it is a breezy, cold, drizzly day, you're going to get freezing, so bring a blanket. But that is basically our tour of the Royal Mile.
We're now going to go and have a double pint.
Yeah, to get over that.
But we didn't fall out.
Didn't fall out, and it definitely would come.
It's worth it.
It's
Just
worth it.
have loads of time
If you're
to
visiting.
walk up and down.
Yeah. Anyway,